This is breaking news from Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
And that breaking news tonight, prosecutors are bringing charges against an Indiana woman in the kidnapping and murder case involving an Anderson woman and her newborn child. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Stair.
And I'm Andrea Moorhead. Samantha Fleming and her daughter disappeared 10 days ago. Fleming was found dead on Friday up north in Gary. Eyewitness
News reporter Jeremy Brilliant is here now with a look at how investigators say the killer lured the woman to her death. Jeremy?
John and Andrea, the suspect has been identified as Geraldine Jones. She's 36 years old from Gary. Officials say she has no criminal record. They say she posed as a Department of Child Services caseworker. They say she lured Samantha and her newborn Serenity into her car and drove them to Gary. But exactly what happened there and why remains unclear. This is the house on Cleveland Street in Gary where 23-year-old Samantha Fleming was found stabbed to death. Her now 17-day-old daughter Serenity was in the home unharmed.
It's an absolutely bizarre case, and I think it's a tragedy in every sense of the word.
Police say 10 days ago the female suspect showed up at Samantha's Anderson apartment and, claiming to be a Department of Child Services caseworker, said Samantha needed to bring her newborn to Gary for a court hearing.
It's particularly concerning that the suspect in this case used the guise of a state department that's dedicated to the health and welfare and safe being of children to lure Samantha and Serenity away from her home.
Based on the information we've received, this is not an employee or former employee of the agency.
In fact, DCS spokesman James White says a caseworker would never show up at a house unannounced. And if there's any doubt about the status of a worker, a parent should pick up the phone.
All of our workers carry a state-issued ID, says State of Indiana, says DCS has their picture on it, and if that is not seen, definitely call the police.
While police aren't revealing all of the details, it seems the suspect had enough information about Samantha and her baby to appear credible. But questions linger about exactly what happened, when, and where.
Did she murder this woman and take her baby? You know, all sorts of things are just going through my head. What actually happened in that house next door?
Geraldine Jones remains in a Texas hospital where she's being treated for depression. Steps are currently being taken to extradite Jones back to Indiana, which should take about a week. That's when she will be formally charged with kidnapping and murder. John?